In this lecture, we will talk about writing to a file, writing to an empty file. To write a text to a file, you need to call open with a second argument telling Python that you want to write to the file. To see how this works, let's write a simple message and store it in a file instead of printing it to the screen. So file name is programming.txt. So this file will be empty now and created in the same directory as this working file. Next, we write with open file name and comma w in single quotes means to write as file object. So this statement will create an object. Object's description is to write information into this file, and the file name is this file. So next, we will, upon this object, file object, use dot notation with write, and this message can be written in this file. So the argument w tells Python that we want to open the file in write mode. You can open a file in read mode with R, write mode W, or append mode A, or a mode that allows you to read and write to the file with R plus symbol. If you omit the mode argument, Python opens the file in read-only mode by default. And the open function automatically creates the file you are writing to it. It doesn't already exist. So however, be careful. Open a file in write mode W because if the file does exist, so Python will erase the file before returning the file object. So W will erase the existing file if this file exists. So Python will erase the file before returning the empty file object. So be careful of this. And Python can only write strings to a text file. If you want to store numerical data in a text file, you will have to convert the data to string format first using the str function. And you can write multiple lines. To write a function doesn't add any new lines to the text you write. So if you write more than one line without including new line character, including new lines in your write statement. So file name is the same as before. Then can with open file name W as file object. So we can write two file object.write statements. So two messages will be added into this file, be written into this file. But initially, Python will not add new lines between these two statements. So we add \n, then two lines will be written in this file. And we can append to a file. If you want to add content to a file instead of writing over existing content, you can open the file in append mode. Let's modify write message py by adding some new reasons we love programming to the existing file program.txt, and the file name is the same. Then with open file name append as a file object. Then inside the with block we write two statements file object write. Then two extra message line will be added into this file. We will show all these commands in Anaconda Spider, and the file is section 9 files and exceptions py. Then we move to lecture 2 writing to a file and create this file name first. Then a with block with open file name as W as file object, then file object.write. I love programming. And run this. So we check in the same directory a programming file is being created, and we open this textpad. Then one line message has been written into this file. Then next we will write multiple lines, and the file name is the same, but with open block, open file W mode, then we write two statements for file object.write. Try this. Then we check. The 2 lines, and actually this programming file, this file has been erased first, then it is returned with true message. Next we can try appending a file, append the 2 extra message to this file. We use append mode. We run this, we check how it is going. So now there are 4 lines, because with append mode and these 2 lines, the file has not been erased before we add 2 lines. So there are 4 lines now.